Here it is. Oh my god.
Wow.
Here we are again, back on FC24 Clubs, showing y'all another player build video. I'm rolling these things out for you guys. And next, we have one that has been requested by a lot of y'all, and that is Eden Hazard, who just retired recently. I believe it was in October of 2023. He didn't have a great transfer to Real Madrid from Chelsea, but man, in his prime on Chelsea, he was amazing. And for this build, it feels very good on the ball. One of the best dribbling builds I have used so far, and that's obviously because of the very high agility, balance, dribbling, and ball control that we have on it. And we can actually make a pretty accurate Hazard build this year, comparing his 91 rated card that he had on Chelsea, basically his last season there before he went to Real Madrid, and then I think he also had a 91 card on his first season at Real Madrid, and they're basically the same. Some attributes might have been a little bit different. And with this build, you can play on the wing or even as a cam, and it might even be better as an attacking mid. I know Hazard mostly played on the wing on the left side, which is why I have it listed as a left winger, but the crossing attributes that we have on this build aren't the best. That is one of the lower passing attributes on this build, and same for Hazard's cards that I looked at. So the crossing is not going to be best if you're the type of player that likes to whip in the ball from the wing to a bigger striker and your team likes to do that. But I guess you could put whipped pass on the build and make up for that. It's not terrible, but it's not the best. So it's going to be best for a winger that likes to cut inside, make some short passes, play make, hit a through ball to a striker and whatnot. It's very good at that with the other solid passing attributes. And that's also why I was saying you could try this in the cam position and play it more central. So it's listed as a winger. The height is going to be 5'8". I saw some years he was listed at 5'8". Other years he was listed at 5'9", but we're just going to go 5'8" because I feel like the attributes are better, especially when it comes to pace and dribbling. The weight is 163 pounds. This is what he was listed at from what I looked up, but you can go all the way down to 152 for a lean body type. 163, I believe, will pretty much be the same exact body type as 174, but you can go to 174 for the max. Once you go over, the attributes will change. So you can switch that up if you want a little bit. Just don't go under or over that range. And then the preferred foot is right-footed. Let's now take a look at some of the best highlights my teammate got with this build, as well as me. That's the defender, the right back, I think, out of position. I'm going to cut in. Oh, you got the cut in. Perfect. Mix. Ooh, finesse. Yeah. Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh, I went through. Got him right there. Yeah, give me that.
Oh my.
Bella, first post.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect. That's a dunk. You got it. What a.
We're so much better. Oh,
You're trailing. Audio, give him a little booty session.
Make him think you're passing. Oh!
Nasty.
Oh! Seems like. That was honestly pretty cool.
I don't know what she's about to do.
I built a shield.
Yes.
Shit. Oh.
Yo.
Yeah.
The dribbling is so silky smooth, and with these two ball control plus play styles that we have on the build, it makes it even better. And I feel like they suit Hazard's play style so well. Technical plus, he was able to just weave through many challenges. It'll improve that controlled sprint and just make it faster. And then there is Press Proven Plus, which has grown to be one of my favorite play styles in the game, if not my favorite play style. And this one, I feel like if you think about Hazard when he's dribbling, he was so good at using his body to hold off bigger defenders and shield them and just kind of put his body in front of them as they're about to go in for a tackle and draw a foul. And he just can kind of put them off balance by doing that. And that's what you can do with Press Proven Plus. And with the high dribbling, agility, and balance that we have on this build, it makes it so good. And all you got to really do to take advantage of it with the shielding animations, that is the left trigger or L2 on PlayStation, LT on Xbox. Kind of just tap it while you're dribbling, tap it or feather it. And that works best. If you hold it down all the way, you'll kind of just stand on the ball and start shielding, and then that's not going to be very good. But you kind of want to tap it and feather it while you're dribbling. If a defender's coming close to you, about to tackle you, or about to try and do a shoulder challenge on you or something, just tap that left trigger and you should do a shielding animation. And a lot of times it kind of bumps them off of you and kind of almost stuns them, so you're able to get some space and dribble away from them. And also, Press Proven Plus helps your left sticking ability. It says it keeps exceptionally close control of the ball while dribbling at jog speed. So when you're not doing any other types of dribbles, just doing the left stick dribble, you'll have closer control of the ball, which just makes you feel more responsive and a little bit quicker on the ball in a way. So it'll help for that, not just the shielding animations. But you can switch either of these out and just go for the normal versions of the playstyles. But some other playstyle pluses that you could potentially go for on this Hazard build: Finesse Shot Plus if you wanted to go for a shooting playstyle. And then there's some passing playstyles. Incisive Pass Plus would be great. And then I think Tiki Taka Plus, but you really could go either of them. And then for ball control, there's First Touch Plus and Rapid Plus potentially. And then there is Quick Step Plus, which would be nice on this Hazard build. And yeah, that's probably it. I guess you could try Travella Plus if you wanted to. But now for the rest of the play styles that you can switch up a good amount. And I tried some different combos as well as my teammate. So there's Finesse Shot, Tiki Taka, Rapid, Flare, Quick Step, and Travella. But you could put another passing playstyle like Incisive Pass, especially if you want to be more of a playmaker. Take off a ball control playstyle, or if you don't make Travella passes, you can take that off as well. Or if you don't even think you're going to shoot very much, take off Finesse Shot. But I just know he has Finesse Shot, Flare, and he always had Outside Foot Shot on his FIFA card, so I wanted to put those on. But you could even take off Flare and then go for First Touch or Rapid. So you have a good amount of options with these play styles, and feel free to switch them up. Let's now take a look at the skill tree. I would say this is going to be one of my most accurate builds this year when it comes to matching the attributes on the card that I'm looking at from one of the past FIFAs and this skill tree. So we have 94 acceleration and 90 sprint speed, and that 91 rated card had 93 acceleration and 89 sprint speed. So we have one more acceleration, one more sprint speed, and you're definitely very quick and explosive with this build. If there is one downside, it would have to be the shooting. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible either. We have a 4-star weak foot, and then we have 80 shot power, 83 long shots, getting the finisher archetype, 82 volleys, and then we also have 85 finishing. I just put this one extra skill point on the finishing to get that up a little bit higher. The passing felt very nice, and I think a big reason for that is this 90 short pass. It helps a lot for those, obviously those short ground passes that you can make with the Tiki Taka playstyle, but even those short through balls you can make on the ground or even over the top, like those short little dinks from the top of the box to a striker to get into the box and maybe get a volley or a shot off. I feel like it actually works very well because of the 90 short pass, and then we also have 87 vision, and then the 83 long pass isn't too bad either. 82 curve, I would have maybe liked to get the curve up a bit higher, but he didn't really have very high curve on his card, so I didn't go for any extra upgrades. And then right here, this is the only crossing upgrade I'm getting, +2 crossing for 1 skill point, and then we're also getting this +3 vision, and that's kind of what I was saying. The crossing isn't amazing. It is the lowest passing attribute alongside the curve, which also helps for crosses, but you could try whipped pass if you want to put in some crosses with this build, and that definitely will help. Look at these dribbling attributes: 95 agility, 94 balance, 93 ball control, and 95 dribbling with the 5-star skills. But I know his cards usually just had 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, so you can take off this skill moves upgrade right here, and then you'll have 5 skill points to work with. And I'd recommend maybe maxing out the ball control completely and making this build feel even better on the ball, getting that to 96. And then you have 2 skill points. You could probably upgrade the passing or the shooting a bit more if you'd like, but I'm going to put the 5-star skills back because I just love using 5-star skills, especially for attacker builds. The physicals are low, like Hazard's cards, so really all I wanted to get here is some stamina upgrades. Getting these 3 stamina icons, we'll have 87 stamina, and then I only got 1 reactions upgrades on this build, this +4 reactions for 2 skill points, so we'll have 89 reactions. I know on most of my builds I go for 2 reactions upgrades if possible, but for this build you'd have to spend some extra skill points that we really don't need in some categories like strength and jumping for that extra reaction, so I decided not to do it. And I think on his gold card that I was looking at, he had 90 reactions, so it's only 1 less. So that's gonna conclude this Eden Hazard build video for FC 24 clubs. Give it a try and let me know what y'all think of it in the comments. Hit that like button on this video for me, and then don't forget to hit that subscribe button on my channel if you haven't already done so. As always, y'all have a great rest of y'all's day, and peace out.